Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. In this video, we're going to talk about the macro confusion on a ketogenic and intermittent fasting plan. Okay? Macros are the percentages of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats on a certain plan. Okay? That's what that means. Now, some of you don't have a confusion, and others do have a confusion. And if you really understood this before, you're really going to be confused after I'm done with this. So the first thing I'm going to say is I'm really sorry. You're going to kill me after doing this video because it will put you in a little bit of a confusion. But at the end, I'll clear it up. Okay, so watch this whole video. All right, and I'm sorry that I had to do this, but I just need to bring it up. I mean, this is why I haven't done this video before, because I didn't want to add another layer until maybe people got started and starting becoming successful. Because if you watch this video as someone that's just starting, you're probably going to give up because it is a little confusing. But let me just kind of let the cat out of the bag and explain why it's confusing, okay? Now, typically, if you look up keto, you're going to see that the percentages are 5% carbs, 20% protein, and 75% fat, okay? But now we're going to add in another variable. We're going to add in intermittent fasting, which confuses everything, okay? We're going to go to 2 meals a day, and then for some people down to 1 meal a day, okay? Because those percentages then change, okay? Now, just to keep this simple, I'm going to be using throughout this video 1,800 calories for 3 meals a day on average. Could be more, could be less. 1,500 calories total for 2 meals a day, okay? And 1,200 calories for 1 meal a day. And this is just average of what I found people do. All right? Could be different for you. But the point is that these calories reduction don't go down in a certain rate. They have their own rate of change. In other words, if you're starting out with 3 meals, 1,800 calories, and then down to 1 meal, we're going to reduce the amount of total calories at a certain rate that has a certain variable on itself that's not really dependent on 3 meals, 2 meals, and 1 meals. It has no mathematical similarity. So that's number one confusion, okay? Because what happens as you reduce the frequency of eating, okay, you start retaining more nutrients. So if you're going to consume 1,800 calories for 3 meals and keep the calories the same, and 1,800 calories for 1 meal, it's going to be really hard to consume that much food. Okay, so we have to reduce that, and that throws off the percentages right there. All right, so that's confusion number 1, or actually it could be 2. And then we have another variable. I wanted to add in there actual non-starchy vegetables that are not included in these carbs right here. These carbs are like berries, avocado, nuts, tomatoes, carrot, beet. Okay. These carbohydrates are non-starchy, like leafy greens, broccoli, kale, these other vegetables. And this comes out to like 5%. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to show you in 3 meals, ideally, you should have 10 cups divided by 3. So what does that come out to? 3.5 cups of salad per meal, okay? Just envision that. So we want, at the end of the day, 10 cups of vegetable or salad for a 3 meal. When you go to 2 meal, because your body is more efficient, you're going to go 8 cups of vegetable or salad. So that would be like 4 and 4. 4 cups with each meal. That's not hard to do, right? And then when you get down to 1 meal, the salad or vegetable would be 7 cups of vegetable or salad. And that, again, that's a nice size salad. And again, this is just average. If I'm going to do 1 meal a day, I'll do 10 cups of salad. But I'm just giving you just kind of what I'm going to be building into this pattern to make it doable for the average person. Because as you reduce your frequency of eating, you actually do not need the same amount of nutrients because you go through different metabolic adaptations. So your body actually holds more nutrients. And if you can keep it to 20 grams or less, that would be even better, okay? But if we're going from 3 meals to 2 meals to 1 meal, you can keep this the same, okay? You can keep this the same. So In other words, keep in 20 grams, 20 grams, 20 grams. That's going to alter the percentage of total calories, so that's another confusion people have. But now the thing to focus on is just keep your carbs below 30 grams, okay? 20 would be ideal, but 30 on average. Whether it's 3 meals, 2 meals, or 1 meal, just for the day, okay? You can divide it up any way you want. All right. Now, the next confusion, and I'm sorry to do this to you, we're going to talk about proteins. The percentage of total calories will stay the same. 20%, 20%, and 20%. Over here, the carbohydrates, that's going to change. The percentage of total calories of carbs are going to change, but protein is going to stay the same. All right? But what's going to change is the grams of protein or the ounces. Okay? So on average, on a 3 meal a day program, you'll do 4 ounces, like 3 to 6, but let's just use 4 as an example. So 4 ounces of protein per meal. On a 2 meal per day, intermittent fasting, 5 ounces per meal. Okay? That's 75 grams. If you're doing a 1 meal a day, 8 ounces of protein for that meal. Okay? Again, that's an average. You could have more, a little less. So that's the confusion number. Is that 6? Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. I have more confusion for you. So we have that variable right here. And then we have the fat variable. Okay? So this is the wild card because what happens in the beginning when you're doing this program, you're going to need more fat. As you start doing it, you'll need a little less fat because your body is eating your own fat. So you want to basically go based on your hunger and not doing too much so you're not too stuffed. Okay? But on average, for a 3 meal program, you would do 140 grams per day. 2 meal would be 113 grams, and for a 1 meal, you do 86 grams of fat. Okay, so that's the confusion, and now here's the solution. Okay, I am building a calculator for you, so you can plug in what you ate, and it'll tell you if it's correct or what to focus on. Okay, so you're welcome. I'm going to really work on trying to get that done as soon as possible. Number 2, the meal plans on my site under recipe already have all this stuff built into it. So all you have to do is go there and follow it, and you can visualize the foods that you should use. All right? So I hope that helped you. Maybe not. Now you're totally pissed off at me, but I wanted to kind of bring this up, let the cat out of the bag, and we do have a solution, but it's a little complex. Let's focus on that and not these complexities, but for those people that wanted to know, there you have it. All right, thanks for watching. Hey, before you go, definitely sign up for my free keto course. I put a link down below. It's on Messenger and Facebook, but it will give you all the basics. It's very quick. It's like 3 or 4 videos, and it's free. Check it out.